So they're much more popular style, the determinant, when grown indoors because of your limiting space factors. You know what I mean? The indeterminates are great, they'll produce a ton of food, but you'll literally be blowing through the water and it'll be raising the roof on your house because it'll just overgrow the area so incredibly fast.
Let me ask you a question,
Sure.
Ted. I'm saving seeds, I know it's a little bit different, but does it have to be a full-grown tomato?
Ultimately, what you're looking for is a ripening tomato. So for instance, if you lose a green tomato off the plant, or you have to prematurely harvest a plant, those seeds are not going to be at maturity. You know what I mean? So they may be viable seeds, or they may not. That's the gamble you're taking, is how mature they are. So ultimately, you want to let them remain on the vine as long as you can. In nature, plants typically produce a fruit. The fruit degrades while still on the vine or falls just below the vine, and then as it's degrading, the most fully mature seeds are exposed to the environment, and that's how they proliferate. So ultimately, save a red one, cut her in half, let her dry on a plate, and then take the seeds out or scrape them all out,
Well, I
something
was
like that.
thinking later on in the season, because we had small ones that turned red, and we forgot to save some. So I said, well, we could try. But they
It's
were
quite
really-
possible. It is quite possible.
Yeah, we
And
saved some.
And they're very hardy varieties, so they really have a lot of that spark of life. So they kind of want to do their thing.
Find
So
out.
yeah, it's a gamble I would take. It's a gamble I would take. I commonly encourage all of our students to save all of the seed stock from any of the fresh produce or vegetables that they're consuming. I have a coffee cup right now full of bell pepper hearts that have all the seeds on it, and I've just removed the heart and I'm letting them dry, ultimately, so that they'll get as mature as they can, sucking the last bit of moisture from the heart into the seed itself before I brush the seeds off into a paper plate to let them dry one last time before packaging. So, yeah, for
How
sure.
do you package?
Ultimately, once they're completely dry, put them into a glass jar or a Ziploc baggie, something of that
Okay,
nature.
see, we went through that too. I had little tiny bags of it, but it says, I don't think I shouldn't
If
have
they're
that.
100% dry, you can do it.
Well, like a
If
month.
one seed is wet, and you put it in a bag of 1,000,
Well, they would turn
you've
them out,
ruined
so,
1,000.
Yeah,
So they'll try and mold up on you like nobody's business.
I think we're good.
So, wonderful. Well, I think we're at a good point right now where we should stop just for a little bit, for a little break, so everybody can get a cup of coffee, stretch your legs. And we'll come back and we'll finish up talking a little bit more about tomatoes, and then we'll go into the glossary of our terms and really just kind of review things we talk about here, technical things that open our eyes to how things work in our environment.